there, Scorpio. How are you today? Upside down, that'll never work. My name is Sherilyn, and I'm here to do your weekend bonus reading. This one is going to be for Friday, September 12th through Sunday, September 14th. That's pretty much the deal. That's what we're going to do here. We're just going to pull cards and see what comes out, okay? So, let's talk about it, Scorpio. When you're sitting there at a stoplight and your mind's wandering, what is it that you're trying to work out? What are we trying to figure out right now in your life? Let's see. What do we got for Scorpio? Scorpio. And the issue right now, or the thing you're trying to figure out, is Nine of Pentacles. So it has something to do with your independence, your sense of independence. I don't know if you're trying to navigate independence that is newfound to you, or if you're striving to gain a bigger sense of independence. Could go either way, huh? But this is definitely something to do with finding a way to stand in your own power, for finding a way to be somebody who may want somebody around them but doesn't need anybody around them. You are totally self-sufficient or self-reliant, or that is the goal. That's what you're trying to navigate right now, okay? All right. So what is the obstacle to this? The Ten of Wands. So it seems you're carrying some sort of a heavy burden that is somehow weighing you down in a way that you can't really achieve what you are trying to as far as this independence goes. Which would kind of, it feels like maybe there's a codependency issue here then, right? There's something here that you are either trying to carry because there's something here that you need to lay down. That's what's happening. There's something here that's no longer serving you, or that is no longer your burden to carry, but it is definitely inhibiting your ability to stand in your power with this independence. Okay, what is it that you need to focus on? We get the Page of Cups. So possibly there is some sort of an apology that needs to be forthcoming that is not. And I get the feeling that the apology needs to come from your end for some reason, which could mean there's something here that you're not wanting to take accountability for. Yeah, this just feels like it's an apology that needs to, it's like something that has to have a period put at the end of it so you can move forward, right? There's something here about that. Okay, what is it you need to leave behind? The Eight of Pentacles. So whatever this heavy burden is that you are carrying, it is something that at one time you were 100% committed to, okay? Obviously things have changed since that point, and so now the thing has gone kind of south, but you're continuing to feed energy into it even though it's no longer growing. You know, does that make sense? Like, almost out of habit, right? You just continue to love this thing along with you even though it's not doing anything beneficial for you or for it either. I mean, everything seems to have kind of died out, and you're still continuing to feed this thing energy and pull it along with you. What is your strength in this situation? Transformation. There is definitely a transformation taking place. This is also your card anyway, Scorpio. So this is you standing in your power, you know. Things are changing. That's what it is. There's some things here that are going to have to be left behind so that, you know, so that something can transform and something else can come in. There's only so much space in that circle, right? So some things have to exit so that other things can come in, it looks like. I do believe you're fighting it, for what that's worth. I think you're trying to fight this transformation. It's kind of pointless, but still, I've done it before. I get it. I understand what you're doing. I'm just saying it doesn't usually, yeah, transformations are necessary in life. Anyways, what do we got in the near future? I've got the Five of Swords. Five of Swords would speak to conflict. I think this has to do with a lot of inner conflict here. Yeah. And the inner conflict combined with this apology that's not forthcoming makes me wonder if there's not, you know, maybe more than a fair share of ego at play here. Meaning maybe you're having a little bit of trouble taking accountability and admitting that you were wrong, or that that you have regret towards something along those lines, okay? All right, what is the advice? The High Priestess. You need to lean into your intuition for sure. All the answers to your questions right now are right there in your head. You know what I'm saying? Your intuition is screaming at you, and it has been, and you haven't been listening. So that's where this issue is coming up. There you go. What's the atmosphere? Judgment. I feel like judgment's been called on you in some sort of situation here, and that is what you are truly having a hard time navigating right now. But it'll come. It just takes time. It's a process, right? Okay, what is your greatest fear here? That you're gonna look weak. That is what you're fearing. You're fearing that you are appearing weak to, I don't know who, maybe to everybody or to somebody in particular, but that is, you're very worried about public perception right now on you, it looks like. All right, and what do we got for the outcome? I get the Ace of Swords, so the truth. The truth is going to come forward, okay? That is just what it is. If it's the truth that you're trying to keep hidden, I don't think you're going to find much success in that right now. If it's a truth that you don't want to admit that's coming towards you, somebody else's truth that you're not happy with, I don't know that you stand a real great chance at keeping that at bay either. It looks like the truth is bubbling to the surface in whatever this dynamic is. So just embrace it. Like I said, if you're on the wrong side of it, apologize. Like, you know, take accountability, apologize, move forward. Trying to run from something like this, it's just counterproductive in the long run, right? All right, here we go. For Friday, I have the Tower and the King of Pentacles. So you're in boss energy, but you're in boss energy and there's a tower falling. Something has been built on a foundation that wasn't able to sustain it. Saturday, I have the Ten of Cups and the Chariot. You are trying to put whatever this tower situation is behind you so that you can try to build the Ten of Cups in another direction, it feels like. That's not a whole lot of time for healing right there, but you know. Sunday, you have the Four of Pentacles and the Three of Pentacles. So you are finding it more difficult than you had anticipated to do this jumping ship and going towards something different. With the Four of Pentacles, there's something here you just can't let go of. It's like a ball and chain. And what it is you're not taking the accountability and all of that good stuff, doing the healing that needs to happen before you move forward. So new collaborations are hitting a stone wall, it feels like. But this too shall pass. That's how this works, right? One foot in front of the other. No matter what the cards say, Scorpio, go out and make it the best weekend you possibly can. It does look like you've been through something. I think you're still going through something, but surely you will find the other side. If there's a sign that's resilient, it is Scorpio. So you will put this behind you in your rearview mirror. I have no doubt. There you go. It's all going to work itself out. It always does, right? There you go. That's what I got for this week. If you made it to this part in the video, if you don't mind, can you hit the like, share, follow, comment, something, anything you want to hit makes me happy. Well, don't hit me, but hit whatever little buttons you got there. That would be great. It all helps me a bunch, and I appreciate you greatly. Okay, and if you haven't done it yet and you want to, can you go over to YouTube and follow me there just in case they take this down like they're threatening again. They just like to keep us on pins and needles, I swear. All right, there you go. Thanks so much.